Hey guys, how are you? Happy Tuesday. Happy last day of Tuesday of January. Oh my goodness, I'm sitting here and just realized I gotta do a vlog. I took pictures of breakfast and lunch, and I did a supper, and it is weigh-in Tuesday, and I am tired. I didn't sleep the best last night. And it's been a dreary Michigan day. We have not had sun in so long here, and it's starting to weigh on me. But what I do today, let's see. I mainly sat in this recliner. I didn't feel like doing much today. I did get a cross stitch, the little snowman done. I did get that done, and then I worked on my January temperature block. I know I was going to do it, wait until Sunday, but I just felt like crocheting, and I did not knit anything on either sock. Didn't feel like that. I got the next quilt ready to be pinned and everything out on the table, but it needs to be pressed. Didn't do that. I'm telling you, I've been just a lazy loft today. So it is now like 6:45 at night. So, but let's get to it. How did Miss Terry do this week? Before I show you the results, if I call them the good, the bad, and the ugly. I felt like I had a really good week. I always feel like I have a really good week, but I felt like even more so this week, like this last week. I felt like I was able to turn foods away, not get too hung up that I was throwing food away and stuff like that. Sorry, my nose itches. But in reality, I didn't eat a lot of my extra weeklies, so I was just feeling good. But you know how that goes. You never know what the body's going to release or not release. So, but anyways, let me post here how I did. A loss. And I'm going to claim the pound. Even though it's 3/4 of a pound, I'm claiming the pound. A pound or less is what Miss Sandy would say, and that's what she says to me. Miss Sandy and I always, on our weigh-in days, let each other know. That's how we are accountable. We let each other know the good, the bad, and the ugly. So I'm happy with that. I really am. It's getting me going down. In case you didn't realize, and I'll remind everybody, Mr. Jerry, my husband, back in, I think November, something like that, he said to me there was a better deal coming up on Weight Watchers, and I can't remember what I was paying, but it was coming out of our main account. No, I was paying for it at that time. I was paying for it. And so I was discussing it over with Mr. Jerry, and he made the remark. He said if I lost, he would do this. I mean, he came out and he talked to me, and he said, I have, it wasn't the word deal. I'm trying to remember how he worded it. But anyways, he said, how about if we put it on the main account? And he said that the last Tuesday of every month, because that's when I get paid. Just a second. I needed to clear the throat. That mischievous frog was there. He said, basically, he had a deal for me. He said he would start paying for, out of our main account, my Weight Watchers, my monthly Weight Watchers, on the stipulation that every time that I have a loss, he'll pay for it. But on those times that I don't have a loss, and this is for the whole month, for 4 weeks, even if it's a 0.1, like an ounce, whatever, as long as it shows a gain, then I have to pay for it. He is trying to do it as a motivation. And truthfully, I don't even think about it. I don't. And at this point, I don't think he does either. He might, but I don't. So I had agreed to that. And so far, since November, I have not. I know we just started it, but I haven't had to pay for it. So he looks at not the total pounds. What he looks at is, what did I weigh 4 weeks ago, and what do I weigh like now, the 4th week. So that's what he goes by. So far, and I said to him today, I went, oh, that's right, this is the 4th, isn't it, basically? And he said, yeah. And I said, because I just slipped by, you know, 3/4 of a pound. And he goes, that's all right. He says, you're sliding down. And I says, yep, I'm sliding down the big old weight slide. I said, I'm tired of climbing up the big old hill. So we have this little thing going, but truthfully, I don't think about it until the end of the month, I think, and then it dawns on me, you know. So, because I know there are going to be times, but so far there isn't. So I am so tickled with that. I'll take that 0.8, which is basically a pound. This, in my mind, it's a pound. So I'm just going to keep doing what I'm doing. And maybe that will help my mental thinking on the food, because we were discussing that tonight, Mr. Jerry and I said, you know, I was talking to him about how I made a full peanut butter jelly sandwich, but only could eat half of it, and I felt guilty throwing that away. And to some people, that would be a big no-no. But like I said the other night, that's what got me to where I'm at, because that guilt of that food there. I told him, I said, in my head, I'm saying, you are full, don't eat no more. But then on the other side, it's saying, but you can't waste that food. That is being so wasteful. And then this other side says, but if you're full, don't eat it, you'll make yourself sick. And the other side of thinking was, I don't care if it makes you sick. You need to eat that because you're wasting food. And I said, and he went, oh. And I said, and I think that goes way back to when I was a child, sitting at the kitchen table. My parents, my mom would put food on everybody's plate, whether you liked it or not, and you could not leave until you ate every bit. And there's a reason why I do not like cooked carrots, because when I was a child, I remember sitting there for an hour, and I had to eat every bit of those carrots, and I had a glass of milk, and it was warm milk, and the carrots at that time didn't taste good because they were overcooked and cold. And I can remember sitting there crying about making myself sick because I was full, but my mom was not letting me off that chair until I ate every last one of them. Don't do that to your children or your grandchildren. Do not do that. Because I don't do that. I do not do that to our grandchildren. I don't do that to our kids. When they said that they didn't like it, they had to try one little bite. That's all they had to do was take one little bite. And if they really fussed about it, we didn't push it. Our granddaughter Layla will sit there and she'll eat everything. She's 8 years old, and then she'll go, I'm full, and she might still have a pretty good stuff on her plate. And we'll say, are you sure? And she goes, yep. And we'll say, okay. I'm not forcing that. I'm not putting in her head what was put in my head. And I think that's what it stemmed back to. And that we didn't have the snicky snacks, so that when it came into play, it was like a free-for-all for me. It was all that sugar and all the salty and all this and that, because we couldn't have it. My mom and dad could have it, but us kids couldn't have it. And I think that's a lot of it there too. Now, I'm not saying that my weight is blamed on my mom. Don't take me wrong. I'm saying because she didn't force me as an adult what to eat and what not to eat. But as a child, it left something in my head that I can't throw away food. And I just got to get over that. And I'm trying to get over that. And I'm trying to not sabotage myself. When I'm full, and say, you don't need anything to eat. You're full. And if you think that you want something, you're probably bored. So, yeah. But anyways, I just wanted to pop on. It'll be a much shorter than yesterday's vlog. But I just wanted to say congratulations to everyone who has had a loss. Congratulations to everyone who's had a gain and are still going. Congratulations to you for keeping on trying, for keep going, for every time you stumble and fall, you brush yourself off and you get back up and you try again. And sometimes all it is one thing, just one thing. So stay strong, my friends. Thanks again for always being here and encouraging me, and I hope that I am an encourager to you as much as you are to me, because it's really easy to not do. But when I know that I have accountability people out there, even though I've never met you or see you, I know that you're watching, and that makes a big difference. So I'm going to let you go. I am going to take care of my supper plate. Oh, we had pizza tonight. We ordered pizza. So, and you'll see it all in my tracker. So again, congratulations, y'all, and stay strong. And it is a new week for me, new set of points, and we got this. Thanks for listening, friends.